Alright guys, it's Litecoin time. It becomes really interesting here, I gotta tell you. We've been surfing the inner waves here, which is quite unusual. Usually we hold long-term positions, like medium to long-term, a few weeks and up to a few months. But in some cases, especially where the market calls for it, we take much shorter term position, much shorter time frame trading activity, and I think the Litecoin here basically forced us to do that, right? I mean, it was such a narrow trading range that price is trading here ever since the late June, right? So over a month now, price is just basically going back and forth, but it does that in a very narrow range. But you know what? We were able to call all of the inner legs here, right? It was quite spectacular. I suggest, once we noticed here on the upside that price was unable to break through, we got out. We let price come back down to the lower section, and we took another upside move, aiming specifically at 82 and a little bit above that. At this point, I have to say, I thought there was maybe going to be here a genuine breakout, but I said that we have to wait till the end of the week. We have to get that weekly close above that 87.16. And guess what? We didn't get that, right? Price failed on the weekly perspective, just leaving a little bit of a spike there. And that's where I knew that we're going to have another downside leg. So we got out yet again, and right now we're pretty much in the in the lower section, just scratching the lower section, but this time it's a bit different. This time I'm reluctant to establish yet another short-term bullish position, mostly because this is the fifth leg, and the fifth leg is has lots of potential to break out of the setup, and it may actually break on the downside rather than on the upside. So before I'm going to load up again Litecoin, this time I'm going to use that 87.16 as a trigger level. So only once price actually breaks out of that local system, I will come back to load up Litecoin, establish a significant position. Until then, I'm actually a bit concerned that price may continue on the downside, break that system here, dip a little bit before reversing and generating the next upside move. But it is very interesting, especially as long as price is completely trapped between these levels, the 87.16 from above and the 70.68 from below. And this is really like a pressure cooker. It's going to explode at some point. My guess it's going to be sooner than later. So you should expect the next move to carry high momentum, whether on the downside or on the upside. Anyway, I'm going to watch this one real closely and give you the necessary update. That's about that for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.